Good morning, Instagram friends, family, and followers. How are you today? I hope that you're all well. Em here, and I'm very excited for my first solo live of 2023. I'm live here on the Limitless CEO page, the place where we are redefining what it means to be a CEO for a woman in business as a consciously evolving owner. And our mission really is very simple. It's to support self-led women in business who struggle with self-doubt and direction and the consistency to create that self-made success and a life and business that they love, which is ultimately overflowing with wealth, health, happiness, and freedom. Those are really the pillars of our business. And as the number one duo mentors globally, we are industry leading experts in personal branding. So personal brand strategy, creative marketing, mind mastery, and energetics. And it's our job to provide you with the strategy to scale your business in your own way, whilst also achieving the mind mastery and the energetic consistency so that you can expand yourself at the same time. And for us, the result of those two things married together is this unwavering belief in who you are, the undeniable confidence in where it is that you're going, and unshakable clarity in how you're going to get there. And it's my role within the business as the business strategist and the brand creator and marketing expert to give you that vision, direction, and the action steps that you need to scale. So welcome to 2023 here on our page. And a brand new series that I am going to be hosting here solo every single week, and it's called Be Your Own Brand. I'm really, really excited about it because I'm going to be here on Instagram showing you how you can create a personal brand that gets you and your work noticed for the right reasons. So whether you're a woman in business in a professional role, I mean, maybe you're working in a company and you're seeking growth and recognition in that role, or maybe you're a woman and you own your own business, as I do, and you sell services and you want to become really well known in your industry for what you do and grow your revenue and grow your recognition. And whether you're in either one of those positions right now, you need a strong and well-developed personal brand. And this is what this series is all about. And this is my zone of genius. So I could talk about this forever, but I'm going to be really mindful of your time today. And I've created this series to allow you to come in here and to tap into some of these tips and some of these different ways in which you can develop your personal brand bit by bit. So we're going to break it down. I'm going to make it super easy for you and try and just dissolve all of the marketing fluff and bring it back to you and your goals and what you're trying to create in your work. So essentially, personal branding it's the process of creating an identity for yourself within your business, whether that's within your role within a business or whether that's within your own business. But it's an identity that leaves an impression on the observer, a perception of who you are and what you're all about. And ultimately, it's what creates your reputation. Good morning, Fiona. I hope you're well. I can just see you're joining now. So reputation, what is reputation? It's basically how other people see you. And personal branding and creating a personal brand is creating that reputation that reflects what you want other people to see. So if your reputation is how people see you, the art of personal branding is creating the reputation in the way that you want people to see you. So it's the intention behind it. And if I could make that any more simple for you, in the most simple terms, your personal brand is how you self-promote, okay? How you promote yourself. And herein lies the challenge that's faced by a lot of women in business, is this discomfort with self-promotion. If you're watching this, let me know. How do you feel about self-promotion? If you're watching on replay, let me know in the comments and tag me. When I say self-promotion, how does that feel in your body? Because I know that so many women have a discomfort with promoting themselves. And the thing is that women are actually naturally gifted at promotion. We are natural born salespeople. We truly are. If it's the latest amazing Netflix series, or maybe it's I don't know, like the best new stay on lippy, or the must visit holiday destination that you've just been to, we can sell it all. We can sell to other people the things that we're really passionate about, other people's products, other people's service. But then when it comes to selling ourselves and blowing smoke up our own derrieres, oh, no. Oh, no. There's a, we'll leave that to the confident people. We'll leave that to the confident people to do that. And we'll just hide out over here somewhere and just hope that somebody sees us and that somebody finds us. So if that's the way that you feel about self-promotion, you're not alone. But here's the thing, okay? You have a personal brand already. Whether you're coming to this now wondering what a personal brand even is, or whether you've been working on it for a while, you do have a personal brand because you have a reputation already, which is based on what people can already see about you. Whether you've been trying to or not, you do have a reputation based on what people can already see about you. And the thing is that you can choose to ignore this, and you can just let your brand just evolve organically, and possibly quite chaotically and unintentionally and beyond your influence. Or you can take back control and you can build it with intentionality and influence what it is that you want people to experience from you. And the thing is that we live in an online world. So, it's not like back in the day where you had to be a celebrity for people to know you. It's actually very easy nowadays for people to find information about you. And particularly if you work in the online space, or you desire to work in the online space and, build your reputation online, then you want to be found easily online, because being visible is what's going to attract people to you to work with you. So we want to be found easily online. That's the whole point. And here's the beauty of personal branding when it's done really, really well, is that it can create this most outstanding reputation for you that's based on your skills, it's based on your experience, your strengths, your passion. It's based on your values and your personality, your background story, your unique quirks, and all your lovable traits. Essentially, it's a personal brand that's built on the things that differentiate you. Okay, so this is a really important word when it comes to branding or marketing or business development, because in marketing, in self-promotion, in brand building, this is what we're aiming for, is to create this unique position that nobody else is filling in your marketplace. Differentiation is the place that you fill that nobody else is filling. And it's something that makes people choose us over everyone else, is differentiation. Okay. Shock horror, I know. Bear with me. I think my husband's just connected his earpods upstairs, and I think that was then coming through on my live. Anyway, I hope that hasn't interrupted too much. Joel, get off the earpods. But this is like the mind-blowing thing, I think, is we spend so much of our lives being told and trying to fit in, and then shock horror, we want growth and recognition in our work, and it's not about fitting in, it's actually about standing out. And you know what the other thing is that we want to cultivate as women in business more than anything else, as well as differentiation, is trust. Okay? Trust. Because people buy into people they trust. They buy from people they trust. They promote people they trust. Okay? End of story. People buy from people they trust, and they buy into people they trust. And the problem is that people can't trust you unless they really know you. And the only way they're going to know you is through what you share, through your personal brand. So personal branding really offers us this like very unique opportunity to allow people to get to know us in our best possible light, in the most raw and authentic and real and unique, memorable version of ourselves, and do that in a way that is consistent. Okay, so consistency in brand is one of the most important things. Your business or the way that you operate at work will only become a brand and not a business when you do these things consistently. Like that, in my mind, is the differentiation between just having a business and having a brand, is the consistency under which you present yourself over time to build up your reputation. So consistency is really important here. You may or may not know this, that before I started my coaching and consulting business, and before I went into partnership with Ali, I started my consulting business about 8 years ago. And before that, I was a director of an advertising and branding agency. So I had the honor and the pleasure of working with some of the top global brands all over the world. And it was my job to help them to develop their brand in the first instance, and then to protect that brand and the way in which it was presented at every single opportunity. So every time somebody came in contact with that brand, every time somebody had the opportunity to make an impression from that brand, it was our job as their agency to make sure that we were giving off the right reputation, presenting them in the right way. And we used to have these amazing brand books that we would create for our brands that would have details on everything in terms of how they present themselves visually, to their message, to their vocab, their personality. Everything about the way in which they wanted to be seen externally was detailed within this book. And then each time that something was created for that brand, whether it was a TV ad or a billboard or a magazine advertising campaign, whatever it was, it had to be put through the filter of that brand book. And this is what we called brand guardianship. It was my job to go through that work and check that it was on brand for consistency, and to ensure that the expression of that brand was absolutely spot on. Okay, so personal branding can be actually one of the most exhilarating parts of your growth and how you start to become recognized in your company or in your business, in the industry that you're in, depending on your circumstances. And the thing is, it can either support your growth or it can hinder your growth. And personal branding can help people decide whether you are the one for that promotion or to lead that new initiative inside of your company. It can help people decide if you are the one that they want to hire and work with. And it can help people decide whether they even want to know you at all, whether you're worth following, whether you're worth being in their network. Okay? So if you've loved this conversation and you'd love to find out more about personal branding, there's 3 ways that I'm going to talk you through now that you can do that. So the first one is be back here next Tuesday. Okay, so every Tuesday I'm going to be coming here live with the new Be Your Own Brand series. Okay, and I'm going to be talking in more detail on how you can create your personal brand, how you can get really comfortable with your self-promotion that can drive and enable and empower you in your personal, professional and business growth. So do come back here and check in on those sessions. I've got so much that I want to share with you. The other way in which you might want to consider exploring this more is come and book a one-off session with me, okay? Or with Ali and I as a duo. We offer SOAR sessions, and essentially they are deep immersion sessions that help to fast track you. So in 90 minutes, you can actually tap into 18 years of my brand expertise and experience to help you to refine and develop your brand so that you can put it out there confident in what it is that you're saying and the way in which you're showing up and the impressions that you're making through your personal brand. So that's another way. If you're interested in that, pop into my DM and we can get you booked in for that. If you're actually on a longer term journey for personal branding and a longer term business growth, and you're looking for somebody that can be that long-term mentorship, somebody to really guide you, to give you that vision, that direction and those action steps, we do also have our private mentorship options, and they start at a minimum of 3 months commitment. And they start at a minimum of 1,555 per month. So we've got a few different packages within our private mentorship that may be exactly what you're looking for. If you're really looking for that long-term support that's all about you, all about your business, all about your personal growth, working with us in our duo mentorship capacity. So me from a strategic perspective, helping you with the strategy to scale, with the vision, the direction and the action, and Ali very much from a mindset and an energetic mastery perspective, so that you're expanding yourself at the same time, really tapping into that unwavering trust and belief and magnetism that you need to attract the things that you desire to attract into your life. So there's just a few ways in which you can work with us in 2023. And like I say, if you're just interested in finding out more, do come back and be with me here on a Tuesday for Be Your Own Brand, the new series. I'm really excited for everything that's coming up and everything that I've got to share. Thank you for being here live if you're watching live, and thank you for watching on the replay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, any questions, and I will of course come back to you as soon as I can. Right, that's it for now, and I'll see you soon.